Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning into 2K Sports. We've got some NBA action for you coming up. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. David Aldridge is on our sideline. We'll see the New York Knicks facing the Indiana Pacers. So New York wins the tip. So a look at our starters for the Knicks. Out there with Anthony. Then there's Frazier. Then there's Ewing. And it's Guerin in at the 2.
Boy, once he's near the bucket, he's a threat to throw it down because Ewing has such great size.
George, no good. And it's Frazier with the ball for New York. And good that time.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish.
Part of what makes him unique, guys, that combination of power and polish.
Here's George. O'Neal trying to break free. And there's George. That's good on the assist by Lewis.
George takes the contact, but good body control there allows him to finish.
Frazier. And he goes up strong with one hand and flushes it down.
It puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
And you know, guys, showing how dynamic a weapon he is for this offense, they feed off of that energy and ability to make plays. It gets them going.
And here is Anthony following Danny Granger's 3.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on him.
A nice shot by George.
Because he's a stretch floor with a reliable and consistent 3, George adds a lot to this offense.
Frazier with it, and Granger picks him up defensively. A shot by Frazier, no good. Here's Indiana. They've outscored him 10 points to 2 during this run. And here's George for 3. Buries the long-range jumper. George has got 8 points.
Well, that's a smooth-looking jumper by Paul George. I mean, he's one of the more gifted scorers in the league, and there's no place on the floor where he can't hurt you.
Offensive rebound.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. Got to appreciate that stop.
17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
You know, they need to stay aggressive. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Some changes for Indiana. On our test is checked in for Granger. Oladipo comes in for Daniel. Halliburton subbed in for O'Neal. Now here's Anthony. Reed finds Anthony. And George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Boy, that's an outstanding find by Ewing. It helps that he's as tall as he is because he's able to look over the floor quite cleanly.
Oladipo misses. Knicks trail by 7. To the inside, Reed, and the dunk by Reed.
And although an undersized center, more than making up for it with some serious hops.
Now here's Frazier. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
And a long wind-up and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up.
I certainly hope not.
Wasted no time on that one.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Oladipo's gone 50% from the arc, 1 of 2. Frazier with it. Halliburton picks him up. A nice shot by Frazier.
What you like about Walt, putting the ball on the floor completely under control, even when he's in attack mode.
Lewis misses. Knicks trail by 4. To the middle. Here's Guerin. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
George, good, and it's Oladipo picking up the assist. George has got 12 in the game.
You know, George is unstoppable when he puts it all together like this.
Here's Frazier. It's hauled in by Artest. Pacers leading by 4. And here's George for 3. Hits it from three-point range. 15 points in the game.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Hey, guys, this is going to be fun now. I mean, we've got ourselves a shootout on tap here.
And, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Pacers?
They look to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
Knicks trail by 5. Here's Anthony. Second chance shot. That shot is no good. And he's 1 for 3 from the floor. And here's George for 3. That's good again. His 7th basket, 7 for 10 from the floor.
Ron Artest, a willing passer, does a good job that time of surveying the floor and making the right play.
Here's Anthony. Busts the J after the cagey pass fake.
Boy, at the offensive end, his game is so impressive. I mean, he's a threat every time up the floor.
It's blocked, and they'll get another chance. And it's George missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Daniels, he's checked in for Halliburton.
Paul George. 1 shot.
Free throw good, Paul George.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
Now here's Frazier. He has 6. It's good on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
So timeout called here, the first for Indiana.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Halliburton's checked in for Indiana.
Tyrese Halliburton.
And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. 7-point differential. And here's George for 3. Connects from three-point range. George has got 24.
When you find yourself up double digits in the first quarter, you know you're doing something right.
Well, they're doing everything right. How about that? I mean, this could turn into a blowout very quickly.
Now, here is Halliburton. Still without a basket.
Boy, he knows he should have knocked that one down, especially with the defense not giving much of an effort.
Here's Frazier. It's hauled in by Artest. Here's Indiana. They're on a 14-6 run. Indiana moving it around. And here's George for 3. And Indiana, another 3.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those threes early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
A shot by Anthony, no good. Pacers leading by 13. Puts up a deep 3. It's rebounded by New York. Ewing's got his 4th rebound in this one. Artest against Anthony. Great D that time from Artest. And the Pacers with possession here. Right side George. Outside Artest. Pass to Oladipo. On the wing, George. knocks it off the glass. Wow. Chalk up 2 there. He has 29. Knicks trail by 15. Knocked loose. Halliburton with the steal. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That one on Frazier.
Boy, good stick-to-itiveness there from George. Sticks with the shot despite the foul that he gets while in the air.
And George drops them both. Monroe with it. New York calls timeout. Paul George really making a difference here.